Archive features marking Anglia's 50th anniversary. Well, tonight we're going back a little further in time.
The Northamptonshire Film Archive Trust has unearthed some incredible footage of World War I flying ace Manfred von Richthofen, otherwise known as the Red Baron to you and me. Laura Burns reports.
It's World War I, and somewhere over occupied France, the Red Baron is on a spying mission behind enemy lines. His co-pilot sits behind him, taking pictures of the ground below. But suddenly, out of nowhere, an enemy aircraft attacks, and the Red Baron is forced to return fire. Born to an aristocratic German family, Manfred von Richthofen was a formidable flyer. In just 3 years, he was credited with around 80 victories, and he earned the nickname the Red Baron because of the colour of his plane. The footage comes from a First World War German newsreel and now belongs to the Northamptonshire Film Archive Trust, based at Wellingborough Museum.
Planes were only just starting to fly. It was a new thing, and it took them up to the gods in the clouds, you know, so on both sides. So they felt different than being an ordinary soldier.
World War I pilots would also carry out bombing raids, but unlike later conflicts, the bombs would be dropped manually by the co-pilot. Targets included manned observation balloons.
And there'd be a man in there telling the British gunners how far the guns had got to fire into the German position. So, of course, the Germans were doing the same, but planes went up and shot them down.
Those manning the balloons often had to save their skins by bailing out.
I think that must have been about the first parachute, in the First World War, because there wasn't many parachutes. Every airman didn't have a parachute.
The Red Baron wasn't the only one earning a reputation. Here's him with a young Hermann Göring, seen here on the left. Under Hitler, Göring would go on to command Germany's Air Force in World War II. The Red Baron was eventually killed in April 1918, but thanks to this footage, at least some of his exploits will be captured forever. Laura Burns, Anglia News.
It's incredible stuff. I mean, it's difficult enough today, but the logistics of actually getting the camera and
absolutely. Sure, we thought we had some good stuff from 50 years ago on Anglia Tonight, but that goes a little bit further, doesn't it? Right, let's catch up with the weather now. It's been an interesting sort of day in the last couple of days as well.
Interesting.
Here's Amanda.
N&P. Be on top of money.
Yeah, that's about typical for bonfire night. Rain on
very soggy. That'll put your sparkler out, won't it? Right, so that's it from us for tonight. I'll be back with the late bulletin at about 10:30, just after the main ITV news. But from both of us for this evening, until tomorrow.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.